How's it possible, Ratsy? Those bastards make so bold no more than a mile from the castle. We'll have to send out more patrols.
That won't do us any good, Hanush. Even if we had 10 times the men, we couldn't beat through every thicket in the fiefdom.
You sent for me, sir?
Come in.
I don't know how to thank you, Henry. If it wasn't for you, Hans would be dead. And to think I sent you out with him as a punishment.
I was only doing my duty, sir.
Don't be so modest, young Henry. You showed not only courage, but loyalty to your liege. That's why I'm taking you into my personal service.
Sir,
Personal service sounds like a
Now let's celebrate your
fucking
promotion
hooker's job.
and Sir Hans's recovery. Well, don't just stand there, lad. Pour us a drink.
I'm sorry to interrupt, sir, but I've urgent tidings.
What now?
A stable boy came from Neuhof. He says brigands raided the stud farm this morning. There's many dead or maimed.
Well, it looks like we're going to have our horse problem
Tell us
sorted out for
exactly
us.
what happened.
I'm not sure. The boy was so shook up he could barely speak. He said the bandits murdered for the joy of it.
Deliverance, Bohemia. Yeah, that's
Sorry, sir.
that was definitely the kind of scenario
Russell
where you were going to
Smith
have
is
a
dead.
squeal like a pig
Who did
moment
this?
and that
Who
camp.
are they?
We don't know, sir. The stable boy just kept babbling about some huge fellow in black armor who led the attack.
Take as many men as you need, and don't stop until you've found those bastards. And bring me their heads!
Yes, sir.
My men at your disposal too, Hanush.
Thank you, friend.
Sir, let me ride with them.
He's full of piss and vinegar, isn't he?
Their leader, he must be the one who attacked me at Skalitz. There can't be two men in the whole kingdom who look like that.
You think he might still have my sword? No doubt you could use another swordsman, Captain.
As you command, my lord.
How soon can you leave, Bernard?
Soon as the men are ready, sir.
Good. Wait in the courtyard for Henry. And, give him a horse.
His own mount?
His reward.
Yeah,
for
give me a
saving
free
Sir
horse
Hans.
so I can go
You
thieving.
need it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Well, go! I want these culprits in the hands of the executioner as soon as possible.
I wonder if I can use that saber. One of my other requests to Warhorse Studios would be I wish they made the sabers better slashing weapons in this game, because in real life the sabers of this period are fucking lethal. I'm sure I've said this before,
We don't know much about what happened.
but
Just what that Neuhof stable boy told us. Get your arses back.
the his Page's sword. But if you ever seen that program, was it Deadliest Warrior, where they would like go and it was like a complete lad show, but they like look at warriors from different points in history, and they did a demonstration with a saber from this kind of period. Oh, pebbles!
Here we go. Are you ready?
I'm ready, Captain.
Good. Then
But Vince
follow
says the only
me.
decent
Keep quiet
sabers are the
and do
two
exactly as
best
you're told.
ones. Yeah, they're very underpowered, and they're very brutal fucking weapons in real life. They're not as
Yes, sir.
Against all better judgment, they've
they're not as
decided to
wieldy
use
as
your
a
own horse.
straight single-handed
great
sword.
beside
I mean,
my
they're
staff.
slashing
You'll
weapons, and you have to
make sure
commit
you
to
take
the
good
blow.
care.
So they're not as good
mount
for
up,
quote-unquote
ride behind
sword
me.
fighting. But when they hit, they've hit like a fucking truck. In Deadliest Warrior, they used to test weapons on pig carcasses,
All right, men.
and very notoriously, when this guy used a classic Bohemian era saber on the pig carcass, he cut the fucking thing in half in a single blow. I mean, it was just literally everyone was like, Jesus Christ. But I mean, you can literally cut someone in half if you hit them right, because it's basically carrying weight on the end. You know, some of these classic sabers actually have kind of the blade thickens out towards the tip, so it carries the momentum through. So, you know, they're not the easiest weapons to use, and they're not as dexterous as other types of swords, but holy crap. There's a reason why cavalry have sabres. Because if you're going to ride past someone and do one big swing, a sabre carries a fuck ton of momentum. Oh, there's a new exotic Eastern blade. I'm going to try and hunt that down. I'm going to look that up afterwards. Beer smash you like a falchion. Yeah, falchions were designed to counter padded armour, actually. They're basically profiled more like a classic kitchen knife. They're very wide, they're very thin swords, but they're very kind of big and very sharp. And the idea is basically most swords they'd hurt you if they hit you, but they'd struggle to get through padded quilted armour, and a falchion is basically designed to slice through. Forged in fire. Jesus, Vermenzi, if I forget about that by the end of the stream, can you send me a link to that? Because that sounds really interesting. I am well into that kind of stuff. And Carpucci, no, I haven't had a chance, mate. I'm end to end at the moment, either between work and videos and streaming, and I'm desperately trying to make some time to check out a few games. That's one. Armour 3. I must get my fucking Armour 3 sorted out. Might even try tonight, but no, I haven't had a chance, dude. But yeah, falchions are very interesting weapons. I didn't even know they existed until this game. And it was some video related to Kingdom Come where they were like explaining how quilted armour was amazingly successful at stopping blades from cutting your skin. You'd still get a broken arm or broken ribs and stuff like that. I mean, you know, they're not going to protect you from the blunt force trauma, but they're actually brilliant at stopping the blade from cutting you. Hence the falchion is literally designed to slice through quilted and padded armour. Ah, thank you, Vlamenzi. Well, we've got a horse. Horse opens up a whole new world of possibilities on the robbery and banditry level. It also means today, if I can get this quest done, we can go and work on my priestly outfit. It's probably going to involve either strangling or killing a couple of monks, but you know, it's all in a good cause.
Where's your master?
In the paddock.
See you later, Vlamenzi. Nice catching up with you, dude. And thank you for that link. It sounds like it's going to be my next favourite show.
What kind of beast could do this?
The blood of the martyrs. What happened here?
Why?
I'm such a bad person. I'm just looking at that scene of carnage and just thinking, ooh, I wonder if there's anything I can loot.
Screaming must have woke poor Radek, the stable boy. And when he tried to stop them. And then my husband. When my husband tried to help them, they killed him too. And when they were
No,
done,
I haven't tried Vermintide Tooth there. I'm sorry I missed that, dude.
My sincere condolences, ma'am. I swear we'll hunt those monsters down and make them pay for this.
The horses were still alive when I came. We had to finish them off. All of them. The pain in their eyes. They
I'm
couldn't
getting
understand
armour
why anyone
envy.
would do
Looking at
this
Captain
to-
Roberts' armour, I'm just
Did they
thinking,
steal anything?
I want that
Any
armour.
horses?
Nothing. They wanted blood, not coin.
Did your husband quarrel lately? Was there anyone who might want revenge?
He argued over the price of a saddle, maybe, but nothing that could drive a man to this.
I will say I might,
These are dark days,
off
and there's
stream,
more kindness in horses than in men.
go and do a bit of sword training. I don't want to cheese
Did you see
it,
anything?
and I want to be honest about
many
it. But
were
it's
there?
like it's what I would do, and what I advise
what did they
any of
look
you
like?
to do is have a good session
saw
just
no one.
training with Captain Roberts. But I'm not sure whether you guys
Has
really
anyone
want to
tried
see
follow the
me
trail?
sword fight with a wooden sword for
No.
3 hours. So
We
I
were
will do that off
fighting the blaze
stream
until now, and even if we
But I'm
weren't,
just telling
what
you about
chance would
that
any
now,
of us have against
in case
someone who could
in the next stream
do
I'm miraculously much better with weapons. That's why. But I would do that anyway. You should do that if you're playing this game.
Pox on it.
But I'm just telling you so you don't think I'm cheating.
Mount up and quarter the area. We have to find out where they went. Look for tracks and ask the folk if they saw anyone. Fuck! Someone must have at least caught sight of them.
Yes, sir.
What about me, Captain?
What the hell use are you? You stay here.
Covered in
Please,
shit.
let me do something. I could have a look around the area and see if they left any tracks.
I could have a look around the area and smear more shit on myself.
Just don't get in anyone's way. Don't go too far, and come back here when you're done.
I can see his lips moving, but all I'm hearing is, try and scav some loot.
I swear I won't let them destroy it, Smil.
Smell. The stud farm owner. I saw him in Skalitz a few times. His poor widow. How could anyone be so cruel? They really did slaughter them. Why would anyone do that? They really did slaughter them. Why would anyone do that? They really did slaughter them. Why would anyone do that?
Another useless soldier come to ask questions. You should have fucking been here last night.
What's wrong with your arm? Oh dear. That looks painful.
That's all you gotta say about it. You useless prick.
The dialogue
How did you come by
options
that wound?
are brilliant.
I heard someone talking, so I went to look outside. Then I saw what they'd done to the horses.
In these politically correct times we live in, it's so nice to be playing a game where someone will call you a cunt in the middle of a sword fight. It's just such a breath of fresh air. They just didn't give a fuck. They were just like, yeah, fuck, let's have swearing in this game. People can handle it.
What in the world happened here?
The bastards attacked us. At night, a little before dawn.
And you've got no idea why they did it?
Something must have gone wrong for them. They ran off without taking anything.
There's one man in particular. Huge. Dressed all in black. Voice loud enough to crack stone. Did you see him?
Who the fuck do you think half killed me?
So he really was here. The bastard. Can you help me?
Help you? And how have you helped me?
Oh, stop
May
you.
the Lord watch over you.
Stop your whinging.
What are you loitering here for? You have a job to do.
Ask.
I can come back later if you...
No. I saw you came with the soldiers, and the sooner you know everything, the sooner you'll catch those savages.
I'm sorry to trouble you, ma'am, but could you tell me about the raid?
The noise woke us up. Me and Smil. We thought the horses were restless, or maybe some drunk had staggered here from the inn.
Do you get drunks coming here a lot?
Sometimes.
Apart
Not
from
this
me.
time. My husband went out to see what was going on. Then I just heard loud voices. And screaming. It's so stupid. It didn't even occur to me at first that something could have happened to Smil. I didn't find out until the morning.
There's a lot of lace on her dress. There'd be a lot of effort taking that on and off.
Did you recognise any of the voices you heard?
No. But
Probably
they spoke
should have
Czech,
said that with my inside
cursing like
voice.
demons. Even at each other.
At each other? They quarrelled?
Yes. Something must have happened.
And where did you hear this noise?
Everywhere. It was chaos. I don't even know how many of them there were.
I mean at the very start. Do you remember where you heard the noise come from then?
I don't know. I just don't know.
Did you get a look at them? There's one man, huge and dressed all in black. Did you see him?
No, I didn't.
Who should I question about the raid? Did anyone here see anything?
Ginger was sleeping in the stable. He might have seen something.
They've got Ginger.
Like the old stable boy. He even fought with them.
From what I've heard, Mark was the first one to wake. It might be a good idea to talk to him. I don't know of anyone else.
God bless.
God bless you too. We'll come back and discuss how to get your dress off at another time. Probably too soon. Right. Ah, there was a helmet on the floor when we came in here, and it's not here now. Be honest, if they weren't my guards, I'd probably choke out one of the guards and steal his stuff. Oh, nice horse. Well, we've got pebbles now. So I'm going to... Oh, hello, dead
How could
person.
anyone be so cruel?
That's some nice kit. So I'm not going to buy a horse. I'm going to wait until I've got enough groschen to go and buy a really good horse. Actually, I'm just going to quickly follow my own advice and see if I can repair any of my gear. As I've probably taken a bit of a fucking pasting. Yeah, my gear's too fucked up. But yeah, I don't really want to go and
Poor wretch.
spend money on getting a tier 1 horse.
They were after. There'll be even more of them by the main stables.
I'm going to wait, keep my money for the time being, and then we'll go and get war horse. Gender, is it? Jeez, the dog's bollocks. Stinks like an arse, but the cracking war horse. Pebbles will have to do for now. Bit of thieving. Well, come on, I'm trying to help these people out. A little bit of a reward is only to be expected. Oh crikey, probably wouldn't have done it if I'd known these guys were over here, but there you go. Hello, useless peon. Rico, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you.
Are you well?
Leave me alone. Go away.
I'll take care of those mongrels.
But there's no need to be afraid. With your help, I'll find
Oh, I
those
thought I was
guys
offering to
and
go
I'll
and
make
kill
them-
the local dogs.
They deserve it. What do you need to know?
What actually happened here?
They killed the animals and... Why did they kill them?
For lols?
Did they take anything?
No.
Think carefully now. How did it all start?
We heard the animals. Their shrieks. Then Smill. He shouted. And they murdered him.
You're certain it was the animals first, and then Smill? Not the other way round?
I'm certain. I'd never heard a sound like that before. Now I'll never forget it.
What happened after that?
We ran outside and it was chaos. Animals were dying, the stables were burning, and those demons everywhere.
The stables were already burning. Didn't that happen after they fled?
No, they must have set the blaze when they arrived.
You said they were demons?
No, just vermin. Worthless human vermin.
How many of them were there?
Not many. There were just a few that came after us, but more round the back.
See, we're in a
I heard them
codpiece.
yelling at each other.
So they were yelling because of all the noise?
No, something happened. They quarrelled.
In the back? Where?
DMV, how you
Towards
doing,
the
mate?
woods, to the north. They were
Well,
trying to get
the
away.
TLDR is I did the quest Prey.
So some of them were running away and the others were fighting?
When I did some hunting,
For a
actually
time.
managed to kill a few
Then more of us
things.
came out and we fought
Then
back, so
Hans
the others
Cape
fled
on.
as well.
Bumped into 2 Cumins and they took him
Where?
prisoner.
Where did they run to?
I managed not to
To
get
the
my
north,
ass killed
into the woods.
by one cunt hair. I somehow managed to survive,
Right.
and
That's
both
all
the
I needed
Cumins
to
ran
ask.
off. I didn't get any loot, and now we're off in Neuhof investigating an attack and doing a little bit of robbery. We have a horse. So when I've completed this quest,
How could anyone be so cruel?
when I've completed this quest, I can actually
See what they did here? Kill them! Find those whoresons and kill them!
go and do a little bit of exploring.
What the hell are you doing?
Why?
Yeah, it's actually gone. It's
How could anyone be so cruel?
actually gone surprisingly well. I was not optimistic about taking on 2 guys at such low level, but because I'm terrible with bloody sword combos, but did actually manage to pull it off. Right, let's see how we can advance this. The hunt begins. I think. Oh God, fucking Jesus! It's so good to be able to just fucking whistle and have a horse turn up, even though it's fucking Pebbles. Pebbles is like the larder of horses. You know, like that Soviet era crap car. It's terrible, but you'll end up loving it. Why is the map also telling me to go and explore here? Question all the motherfucking survivors. Might as well grab a herb. Yeah, Pebbles will do for the time being. He's not great, but I'll tell you what. I was about to say I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth, which would be pretty heavyweight pun even for me, but a free horse is a fuck ton better than running everywhere, because there's some pretty large distances on this map.
They went deeper and deeper, for sure.
Okay, we're on the scent. you have to be a little bit careful. Just be warned. Riding in woodlands is not without risk. If you hit a low branch at speed, you will get knocked off your horse flat on your fucking arse. Right, I hear bad people. Right, why are you not fucking deploying, Bo? Right, I can't aim for shit, I can't stealth for shit, I can't fight for shit. Let's go and get in a fight.
We'll kill that ginger brat from the farm, and then they slice you up. We'll find those bastards, and I'll send them straight to hell myself. But I'll already be there, waiting for them. Don't talk that way. We'll get back to the camp, and I'll take care of you there. No, my friend.
I will say, one thing about streaming is you have to put your audio through Voice Meter Banana. Well, I don't have surround sound, and in this game, surround sound is nice. It's such a beautifully soundscaped game, and also just from a self-preservation point of view, you really want the best spatial awareness you can get, and your ears are a big part of it.
Alright then.
Right, I'm going to go in sword and shield because I don't know what these guys' game is. I can't remember these guys, whether they want to talk or whether they want to fight.
You're in the wrong place.
Well, there you go.
Time. Come and get it.
I hope I kill this fuck because he's got nice gear. Actually, he's got shit gear.
Cut.
Right in the kisser. Fucking so out of fucking practice.
Fucking kill you.
I need a nice sword with a fucking lot of stab damage. Fuck me, bastard. Please bleed out, you motherfucker. Okay, that was possibly slightly more aggressive than I wanted to sound. But on the plus side, he's dead and I'm not. Right. Let's regain our composure and act like the professionals that we are going to pretend to be. Just check out this guy's burger sword. Oh fuck, it's not as good as a page's sword, or is that going to be because of the strength requirement or condition? Now that's not a bad little shield there. When we get that repaired, that's going to be a winner. Plus it's sexy looking. Cumin metal shields are sexy looking shields.
Some damn peasant kills me. Dagger covered in horse shit.
Search the bandit. Like I need any encouragement to search the body of...
Why, it's a hooppick. Someone in Neuhoff must be.
Oh, free shit. Right. Well, let's see where this leads, but I tell you what, I definitely need to go and visit a prostitute, get scrubbed up and repair my gear, and then we can head off and strangle a monk for his priest's robes. I mean, I'm not a complete savage. I don't murder the monks when I'm robbing them. I always just choke them out. And, you know, they're supposed to have abandoned their worldly goods, so I'm sure they can spare me their clothes and a bit of gold. I hope there's no representatives of the Catholic Church listening to this conversation. Right, let's transfer some stuff to my horse. I mean, some of this stuff I'll probably end up... Fuck me, that's stolen. Yeah, we want to get the stolen stuff on the horse. Because even though I think that was absolutely legit, I mean, he was a bandit and he's not a good guy. Fucking hypocrite. But yeah, you don't want to be carrying stolen shit around with you, because if you get searched, you get into trouble. People get touchy about that shit. Right. Who looks like the shadiest bullshitter here who'll know about the hoof pick? Well, Jacob. Hoof pick.
Do you know anything about this
motherfucker?
Yeah, it's Ginger's. He had it made in Mate.
Any idea where I might find this Ginger?
Rico asked, was there a state of the game? I don't know, actually.
He packed up and left.
No,
what?
I'll check.
Look, I know how he looks. But Ginger is a fine fellow. I don't believe he
I think they're probably going to be streamed out after E3. That would be my guess. But I will have a little look, Rico. Thank you.
But you gotta promise me one thing. When you find him, listen to what he has to say before judging.
Listen to what he has to say before brutally murdering and thieving all of his kit. I promise.
Sometimes the charcoal burners come to see him. He gets on well with them. I think that's where he's gone.
And where is that?
No idea. They've always kept to themselves, you know.
I'm pretty sure this.
But the forest is full of folk like
I can find Ginger, old Ginger, at my leisure, so we can go off the beaten track now.
Towards Rate. You'll come across one of their camps. Only
what?
Ginger didn't go that way, though.
Got to be very careful with a lot of the quests, because they're
through the woods in the direction of
some are timed, and you will just fail them for not showing up. And
smoke when they work.
I can go off the beaten track with this one, which is nice. It means we can go and sort our shit out. Maybe get some slightly better kit.
Running water, I'll find them.
Go and have some quality time with some prostitutes, and get this fucking cow shit off me, so I look less like an extra from fucking Holy Grail. I think I should report into someone here. Oh, Pebbles, you shitty horse.
Do you know of any charcoal burners in the region of Neuhof?
As far as I know, there's some in the woods by the creek, about halfway between Neuhof and Korechnik Mill, the one by Ratai.
Thank you.
She reminds me of a porn star, and I just can't remember which one it is. And I really hope that he doesn't, whichever actress plays that character, doesn't watch live streams, or I'm probably going to get a rude DM later. Right.
My respects to you.
I think Ginger is mixed up in it somehow.
Why do you say that?
The hoof pick I found on the dead bandit in the woods is his.
That is fucking suspicious.
He disappeared right after we found those bandits in the woods. And I think I know where he went.
Where?
To the charcoal burners. He has friends there.
We've got to find him. But if his friends really are hiding him, I doubt they'll talk to my men. You should search for him, Henry. Go. before the trail turns cold. I'll send a report to Ratai.
Very well, sir. Any chance of some work here, Captain?
It all depends on what you're ready to do, my lad. As I'm sure you've noticed, the roads around here are swarming with brigands. Sir Hanush has declared quite a reward for dealing with them.
So what do you think I should do about them?
We know about one of their encampments. It's to the east of Ratai in an abandoned mine. I don't really mind how you deal with them. Anyway, the leaders generally wear spurs, maybe like they're pretending they're nobility. Who cares? In any case, bring me the spurs, and I'll take it as proof that the deed's done.
Very well. I'll see to it.
Wait. In addition, Sir Hanush has offered a reward for every bandit who's killed. So take a good shot at that.
Now
You'll get a bit extra for each ear.
Now we're cooking on gas. Sounds like a bit of fun.
Sounds amusing.
Well, as for amusement, I'd entertain myself.
Silent Sniper, how you doing, mate?
Farewell.
I gotta say, dude, it's so nice to be streaming and looking to my second monitor and seeing nice visuals worthy of a game as beautiful as Kingdom Come Deliverance, and not fucking 64 pixels on the screen. And we have a horse. Ah, sorry to hear, Sniper, having technical problems. Right. I would fast travel, but top tip, early on, ride. You get experience for riding. There you go. You get experience for riding your horse. You don't get experience for fast travelling unless they patched it. Early game, you want to actually ride around because you learn by doing in this game. Rico says you got Tanisha playing this game. She loves it. Fantastic. This game is fucking superb. I haven't picked up a completely new franchise and been this enamoured since Fallout. It's genuinely fucking awesome. And I think nearly all of the criticisms of this game are based on people not playing it enough. You know, people picked this game up, played it for 10 hours, banged off a review, and it's like, oh yeah, you're really weak, you can't do anything. And it's like, you actually, that's early game. You know, very, very few reviews did this game justice. People like Worth the Buys was fantastic, but he played it lots, and then, you know, he realised that the game isn't the first 10 hours. But I'm really pleased I got someone into it, mate. I will do guides to order, even if only 10 people watch them. I will do guides to order, and I guess that means fuck it. I will finish my alchemy guide. Silent Sniper says, why? What happened? I don't know exactly what you're asking about, but if you're, I'm just saying about the visuals. Now that my bitrate and stuff is sorted out, and the game doesn't look like a dog's dinner. Oh no, you know, all that stuff we were dealing with when it was, you know, my streams were all over the fucking place. It's just saying it's really nice now, streaming and seeing nice visuals. Just gonna see what the time is. I might have time. Oh, we have, mate. That's what I'm saying. It's really nice now it's sorted it out. Sorry, now that it's sorted out. Right, I'm going to see if I can quickly get my shit repaired. These guys close at very random times.
Jesus Christ be praised.
But I think about 7, 8 o'clock. 24, I think we can do that. fact.
God be with you.
Let's see. Yeah. Better armor. Gives me. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just looking at this. See what's. Right. I will just sell this brown hose, leather gloves. They're probably repaired. They'll probably be better than the shit that I've got on, but you know, leather gloves, hunting gloves, drop from the fucking sky.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Have you ever thought about playing those first Elder Scrolls games? I own, I own a couple of them. I picked them up in Steam sales, but I never get around to playing them. Along with like the other hundreds of games I've got in my Steam library that I've picked up for £2 or £3 over the years. You know what it's like with the summer sales and shit, and the Christmas sales. Right, let's But yeah, it was my intention to play the previous one.
God be with you.
Good luck to you. May the Lord watch over you.
Why could I not? Why could I not repair those motherfuckers? I should be able to. Yeah, yeah. Cumin van braces are pretty fucking nice, actually. I need to get hold of some cumin van braces. Yeah, I'd be a little bit scared of the really early games because I don't know quite how graphically they do. And it's not like I'm some kind of graphic snob. It's just, for example, I did try and play XCOM not that long ago. And I love XCOM, it's one of my favourite games. But going back now and playing XCOM, it was just like, crikey. It was... pretty tough. Right, let's have a quick look at the weapons. As is always the case in these kind of RPGs, I'm always a bit reluctant to spend money on weapons because theoretically you should be looting them. That looks like a good weapon for me, the Brecker.